live on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? How are you all doing today? Yeah, I'll tell you, I think today's supposed to be the hottest day in the heat wave we're having here in Northern California and even in Southern California. California's having a heat wave. I think the West Coast is having the heat wave. And out, where I live, it was I think it reached 97 or 98 degrees, pretty close to 100, not quite. But as I came out here to Bear Island, where I do my walks most of the time, the outside temperature gauge of my car said 88 degrees. And I'll tell you what a difference 10 degrees makes. So it's all good. And here I am right by the water, and I even feel the air conditioning. This is great. It's fantastic. I love where I live, and I hope you love where you live as well. And if you're not fortunate enough to live by a body of water to keep you cooler during the heat waves, hopefully you've got a fan or your AC going, and you're trying to get through it as best as possible. Yeah, first and foremost today, I wasn't going to do a Walking with Purpose stream. My lady and I were going to go travel down to her neck of the woods and walk her dogs and do some other things in her area. But plans changed because, again, last night I wasn't feeling too well. And today my lady wasn't feeling too well. And we both know for a fact we don't have COVID. We've been vaccinated and all that. And I know that doesn't mean you can't get it, but we have, my lady and I have a, light version of the common cold, the flu. And I think I've got the stomach flu because my stomach's been really acting up lately. So I'm on aspirin and Dayquil, and that's why I sound and appear normal. And my lady's just resting at home, and her and I are going to spend a quiet evening together. When I get back, we're going to have some dinner. My lady's been doodling on some things she enjoys doing for fun, like some arts and crafty type of stuff. Maybe we'll share that with you folks once she's done. I'll show you folks. She's very, very talented. But anyway, let's see real quick. Anyway, today I've got another great topic to discuss here today regarding, equality between men and women in relationships. And I'm not talking about, equal rights or anything like that. I'm talking about our relationships between men and women. Really, truly, ever 50-50. That's what we're going to be discussing here today. I'm going to wait for, a few more people to pop on in before I get right to it. But some updates real quick. I put out a few polls on both of my community tabs here on Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams, and on my main channel where all the pre-recorded content is going on. And I was asking people, do you prefer the live streams? Do you prefer the pre-recorded content that's more bite-sized, more short-form type of content? Or do you prefer a combination of both? And based on the audience that has been following me for a while, and maybe even some of the new people, but I more so think these numbers are skewed by my haters. The majority of people were saying they prefer the live streams over the pre-recorded content. Last I checked, nobody preferred the pre-recorded content over the live streams, but some people like a combination of both. One of the options was, do you like a combination of both? I do honestly think those numbers are skewed by my haters, because when I go live, they're able to troll my chats more often, and people rebroadcast me when I go live. And so the live aspect of things is what they enjoy, which is why they enjoy it more so than pre-recorded content. But see, here's the thing. If you're somebody that is looking for a solution to an issue, like, a how-to type of, or how-to kind of content or type of content, which is what I'm trying to say. Like if your laptop's not working, you can find a how-to video on how to fix it. If you're struggling in the dating world, you can find videos on how to handle certain situations, right? And while doing live streams on any of these topics, will bring some value or a good amount of value to people that are watching live, because they can ask questions in real time. The truth of the matter is, once the replay comes out and people just want the meat and potatoes, they're not going to sit there and watch the entire stream. That's when it's important to really clip out these sections of live streams that pretty much gives you the answer in short form, bite-sized, pre-recorded content, right? And that brings value. So, I think it's an interesting poll. I put it out there because I know there are many different types of audiences out here on YouTube. Like there are people that love drama, entertainment and shit like that. And those people love nothing but live streams. So pre-recorded content to them is not valuable. And typically people that are into, cringy drama content are not the types of people that are handy enough to be able to use bite-sized pre-recorded how-to videos to fix anything they're looking to fix or that needs fixing, right? So it's just interesting how those poll results came to be. Anyway. I also put out another poll last night, asking people who supports myself and my lady. Do you support us? And, if you do support us, please, comment below and let us know. Actually, it wasn't a poll, it was just a question, right? Because we want people to respond that do support us. And the people that don't support us, we want to block them out. We want to let the YouTube filters block them out, and the help for review feature block them out, so their shit never goes public. Because the bottom line is that it's not that we don't care about the people who don't support us. We care about everyone in general to a certain extent, but we more so care about people that do support us because they value our content, and we want to know what type of content you want so we can better provide it for you. I can definitely feel the heat today, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it feels like it's about 90 degrees right now on the trail, maybe 88, 90. And like there's hardly any wind to blow a little cooler air on me from the SFA and the wetlands over here. Like it is literally so calm. Like look at this. There's not much wind. There's maybe like 2-3 mile an hour wind. So forgive me if I'm gonna be feeling this one and struggling at times to get the words out. I don't know of any other YouTubers that go out at 90-degree plus heat and do a live stream from mobile. Come rain, come shine, cold, hot, just right. Show must go on. Life goes on, right? Yeah. It's all good. There's lots of content that I put out over the last week on my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Go check it out. More content was released today. Another video is set to be released tomorrow. I will be creating some more YouTube shorts tonight. And 5 more will be released starting tomorrow between Monday and Friday of next week. I've already, talked about this with my lady. We're going to have some dinner, and then she's going to keep working on her arts and crafts type of stuff and watching her shows, and I'm going to work on some short videos for a couple hours. And that's how you're able to get things done and enjoy life when you have that type of communication in your relationship and that much respect for each other in your relationship, where you both truly understand each other's feelings, wants, and needs as best as possible. And my lady and I do. I'm going to be using my lady quite a bit regarding, examples of today's topic, because she's just the perfect example regarding the type of woman she is. And even better, the type of woman she's even more so becoming. She's always been a good woman. She's always had a big heart and soul. But the one thing that she never understood, just like most people don't understand until they maybe follow a coach like me, is learning to love yourself, having self-love, self-respect, right? Looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself 5 freaking times every morning. And not stopping that routine until you actually start living that life without even having to do that every morning. When I didn't love myself back in my younger days, and I really wanted to start better loving myself, I used to do that all the time. I used to look at myself in the mirror and psych myself up and say how much I love myself and how much I'm worth it. And then it got to the point of where I didn't have the time to do that, because I was starting to live the life that I wanted, and started to love myself no matter what happens, no matter what anyone else says or does. I love myself at the end of the day no matter what. And another reason why I got to that point is because, like I've always said in the past, I'll say it again, because repetition is the mother of skill. The only opinion of myself that really matters is my own. The only opinion of myself that really matters is my own. And the only opinion of yourself that should really matter is your own. And I've always said it's not meant in a way to where you discredit other people's opinions. It's not about discrediting other people's opinions. But it's saying that you have the right to pick and choose whose opinions you want to accept and respond to, and others that you just want to ignore because they're stupid, and these are just people trying to knock you down because they're insecure, they're immature, and I think my phone dimmed because it's hot. I'm still on. I'm on, but my phone dimmed because the phone was getting hot, so that way it lowers the temperature to compensate for the outside temperature. That's great, Apple. As long as people can see me and hear me, that's all good. I'll tell you, these phones nowadays are amazing with what they can do. So this is episode number 371, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's episode number 371 of Walking with Purpose, live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here in Redwood City, California at Bar Island. And we're going to be discussing our relationships between men and women. Really, truly, ever 50-50. One more time, our relationships between men and women, really, truly, ever 50-50. To give you the quick answer up front and then go into more details regarding my opinion on this, I would say no, but does it have to be exactly 50-50? Right? Does it have to be exactly 50-50? Because here's the reasoning, okay? Hang on a second here. Let me reset the chat, folks. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We are back live. That sun is literally right in my face, and I got some people coming, so I don't want to point the camera up and think that I can get them on camera. I'm not. One good thing about walking in heat like this is you sweat out all the impurities, all of the toxins. You sweat them all out, right? And then you go home and take a shower and clean yourself up, and you feel amazing, right? Your muscles are loose, your endorphins are kicking in, right? No better feeling than that. But anyway, like I was saying a second ago, it doesn't really matter if things are exactly 50-50 in your relationship, in a relationship between a man and a woman. And I'll tell you why. I heard this from another dating coach many, many years ago. I actually bought his package. And I support him. His name is Dan Bacon. He's a dating coach from Australia. You hear me talk a lot about Coach Corey Wayne, who's my absolute most favorite coach. And Dan Bacon's a very close second. It's just Dan Bacon does not put a lot of content out. He's very well known in Australia, and he runs a lot of seminars in person and does a lot of coaching. So he doesn't have to put out the videos that Coach Corey Wayne does. He has a different way of marketing his business. But Dan Bacon said something one time about relationships that really, really, really hit home with me and should hit home with you. Okay? He said that there's no such thing as an unconditional relationship between the man and the woman. I know my woman might hear this and kind of be surprised by it. But it's true. No matter how much you love someone or how much your partner loves you back in return, right? Or you love each other, right? Dan Bacon says love is conditional based on a fair value exchange. One more time. Love is conditional based on a fair value exchange. Now, I love my woman, she loves me. And we have the feelings of unconditional love for each other. But trust me, if we didn't bring enough value to each other one way or another, we wouldn't be in a relationship. There would be no love. We love each other because we see so much value in each other, and we're so proud of each other that the love just happens, right? So when Dan Bacon many years ago said, love is conditional based on a fair value exchange, that's when it really started to make sense to me. And I really wanted to make that a part of how I help men and women better understand each other in a relationship. Now, let me give you an example here of a fair value exchange between a man and a woman, right? A lot of you guys nowadays, think that it's all about the money. You think that, it's all money related, and unless you and your woman make similar money and you both make six figures and this and that it's never going to work out. That's not true. That's not true. What I feel is true is that, I hate to say this, I'm all for women having equal rights and equal opportunities, and women working and making good money, right? But for example, if the woman is making 150 grand a year and her man's making 30, 40 grand a year, it's not going to work out. Even if the man, on the flip side, who's making less, makes up for that lack of income by doing other things around the house or making up for it in other ways, and even if it's perceived to be a fair value exchange for the woman, the bottom line is this, is that regardless of the time period we're living in, women liberated or not, women have always respected men for their ability to provide and for their ability to protect, right? Protect and provide, right? Okay? Providing means you make the income, you bring home the bacon, the woman stays home, takes care of the kids, blah, 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 right? Cleans the house, cooks the dinner, right? And you, the man, you bring home the bacon, and then you protect her and the family from any danger, right? Now, women are liberated. They're no longer typically or technically housewives, right? But despite the fact that women are no longer housewives, they still are attracted to men for the same exact reasons they always have been. They're looking for men that are able to provide and protect, right? So, the woman being the breadwinner, in my eyes, will never work. I'm not saying that women shouldn't be the breadwinner or shouldn't make as much money as they can. They should, right? But the problem is, if you're gonna make $500,000 a year as a woman, you got to be with a man that makes at least $500,000, or it's not going to work. You're not going to respect the guy. There's nothing wrong with that, because women look up to men for their resources, their strength, and their ability to provide and protect, right? That's the truth of the matter. That's biology, right? Nothing wrong with that. But let's talk about how it works differently on the flip side because of the way things used to be before women were liberated, right? Let's say the man is making $150,000 a year and the woman's making $40,000 a year, right? Is the woman going to not respect the man that makes what? 4 or 5 times more than her, that is a good-looking man, that's a decent down-to-earth dude, that provides for her and the family and protects her from any danger? Is a woman going to lose respect for a man regarding those things? No, that's what women are naturally attracted to in any time period, in any period of time, okay? Whether it's the current time period of women being liberated or back in the days, women still are attracted to men for the same things they always have been, even in the modern world of being liberated, right? Now, the man that's making 150 grand, dating the woman that's making 40 grand, can we respect the woman that makes 4 or 5 times less than us? Absolutely. But it depends. It depends on what is she doing to make up for, and I'm not going to call it that lack of income because that'd be rude. What is she doing to make up for the difference of income to make it a fair value exchange? What is the woman doing in that situation to make up for the income, so the relationship can be a fair value exchange. There are many things the woman can do. Okay? She can start doing some of the old school traditional things to make up for, the difference of income. She can wash the clothes, she can do the dishes, she can make the bed, she can vacuum and sweep, right? But for me, I love doing those things on my own. And my woman does help me with those things. But I'm good at doing them, and I enjoy actually doing the household stuff. So for me, it's not even about that. I'll tell you what it is for me that makes it a fair value exchange, right? It's how supportive my woman is regarding my purpose. The one thing that will make up for any difference of income where a man is out earning her woman 4 or 5 times, the one thing that will make up for the difference of income is the woman stepping in and saying, baby, I believe in you. I believe in what you do for a living. I believe in your purpose. I am your biggest cheerleader. The main reason why I love my woman so much that I've been with her almost a year. The main reason why I love her so much is because she's my biggest cheerleader when it comes to my purpose, which is what defines me and makes me the man that I am. She's my biggest cheerleader. And let me tell you something. When you find a woman that's truly faithful to you, loyal to you, and is your biggest cheerleader when it comes to your purpose, right? That automatically makes it a level playing field. That automatically makes up for the difference of income. Alex the Beer Master, good evening, Eli. It looks like you're enjoying the walk, my friend. Cheers and appreciate you. Appreciate you too, Alex. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to respond to your message behind the scenes, but I will get to it, bro. How's your day going today, man? It's great to see you here. It's really nice to see you here. We got 11 people here, 3 thumbs up. Folks, can you please smash the thumbs up? Please smash the thumbs up, whether you're here live or on the replay. Please also share this out on your community tabs. Channels with over 500 subscribers get a community tab typically about a week after you hit the 500 subscriber mark. Please also share this out on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, or even Reddit, or any other place where you have an audience of people that you feel would benefit from this type of content. And the truth of the matter is, anyone and everyone can benefit from this type of content. Some people just haven't accepted that fact yet. Maybe one day they will, and it'll turn their lives around, right? I'll tell you, Alex, it's a beautiful day out here today, man. It's the warmest day it's been in a while, but it's much cooler here than everywhere else in California. Like in the valley, it's like 100, 110, 115 or more. It's this water here, man, that's keeping me cool. At least cooler than it would be. I really do love doing these Walking with Purpose streams. This is like the best way to engage my audience in real time. I do it for you folks that truly enjoy the content and, you like to share things that you're going through and get another opinion from myself, or when I do the shows with my lady, get an opinion from the both of us. We really enjoy this. We really do enjoy the way things have been going lately with our business. And that's why, we got a second channel monetized here, Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams, a little over a month ago. We wanted to separate the live streams from the pre-recorded content. Beautiful plane. Even though most people that we've polled lately prefer the live content over the pre-recorded. The pre-recorded content is what's going to bring in the new people. Live streams, a lot of times, don't bring in a lot of new people. And if they bring in new people, it's typically people that have found out about me through some hate group or something, and their opinion of myself, my lady's already kind of skewed. But there have been some people that have found us through hate groups and, have come over here and said, wow, this is not what these people are saying it is. No, it isn't. Thank you for understanding that, but not everyone understands it at that level. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Anyway. Tam, Miss T with a $2 Australian super chat at work, but wanted to show my support. Tam, thank you so much. I think my lady's listening in, and she's working on one of her art projects. Maybe she'll show her appreciation too. If not, I'll make her aware. But thank you, Tam. Thank you so much. Hope you and your lady have a great day. Hope you and your significant others, your family, have a great day as well, Tam. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. You've been very active. And I appreciate that. You're like one of the first ones to respond to polls and, shows and stuff like that. And you know what? My lady and I are going to remember that once this channel or our channels start to grow more and we get a little bit more traction, we're never going to forget people like you, Tam, because that's where it started, A lot of people forget to pay respect to the people that built you once they get to where they want to get to. Trust me, we will never forget you. God bless you, Eli. I appreciate your channel and the content you and your lady put out. That does mean a lot. Claire XX, you just got timed out by Nightbot for probably using the block word. I mean, Claire, if you're not trolling, you can come back and say what you want to say and leave out words that are blocked here because you're probably from one of the hate groups that doesn't like me. That's why Nightbot quickly removed you. Okay, sorry. Oh, no problem. Claire, I don't have a problem if you want to share your opinions, even if you're from the other side. Just do it without using any block words that are blocked. Because I'm not here to talk shit about anyone. I'm not here to feed into any drama. I'm not here to feed into fake instigated drama. No, not anyone. That's okay. You can go ahead and repeat what you wanted to say, and hopefully Nightbot won't time you out again. That's all I'm saying. It's all good, It's all good in the hood. Thank you again, Tam, for your $2 Australian super chat. Alex says, I've been doing excellent, Eli. I was hanging out with my family and eating cheeseburgers and all those wonderful things. Also, I was swimming today I think you meant to say as well, but you ran out of space. Awesome, Alex. Furthermore, Alex says, hey, Eli, I'm curious. I thought you were taking a day off today. At least that's what I thought you said yesterday anyway. Well, I'll repeat what I mentioned at the beginning of this stream. You weren't here. No big deal, Alex. I haven't been feeling too well lately, and same with my lady. I mean, I think we have like the flu, the common cold, a small version of it. We don't have COVID. We know that for a fact. But yeah, my stomach's been acting up, and I slept in today. I slept for like 10 hours because I just wasn't feeling that great. And then my lady was in and out of sleep. So we have a minor variant or version of the common cold. And we decided to not go down to my lady's area to walk her dogs and stuff like that. Her friends and landlord and stuff, taking care of them. So I decided to do a live stream at the last minute, asking if your business is going okay. At least you can carry on with what you do. Well, Claire, what do you mean by, is my business doing okay? Are you asking me, Claire, if I'm making enough money on YouTube to pay my bills? Because that would be a trolling question, as someone asking that from the other side. I don't have a problem answering your questions, ma'am. But what is the point of your question? I mean, why would it matter if my business is doing okay or not? I mean, why are people even asking these types of questions when they don't know other income sources people have? And see, I don't go out there and ask everyone, okay, tell me all your income sources to justify the amount of time you spend on YouTube, right? I'm just saying, Claire, I'm not upset. I'm just putting it out there straight up and saying, if you have genuine concern about is my channel, or are my channels making enough money to pay my bills, the answer is no, Claire. But that's not my primary source of income at the time. And it's really none of anyone's business, but I'm just saying, why would you feel the need to ask that when I'm just here to help coach people? We are having a bad time next year. Ask this not because of the fuel prices. I'm not interested in what you earn. Well, what are you interested in, Claire? Feel free to ask me. What are you curious about? I'd be happy to answer your questions. And just, assume that you're not a troll from my hate group. It's okay. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. It's all good. Well, Eli, I hope you feel better, my friend. And that's that. Cheers. Well, thank you for stopping by, Alex. Appreciate it, man. I have to go back to work. You have a great day. Thank you, Tam. Thank you again for your $2 Australian super chat. My lady and I greatly appreciate you. We'll see you soon again. And just so you know, we're not going live tonight. We're going to have some dinner, and then we're going to actually, I'm going to create some YouTube shorts, and she's going to doodle with her art a little bit more. We are the only ones at the observation deck, so I'm going to come up here for a few minutes. Curious because at least you can do these nice walks. I like your walks. Oh, Claire, let me be more. If you're legitimate and you don't know the story, this will tell you the story. Because everyone else knows the story. So I used to sell insurance for over 10 years. I'm still licensed, but a couple years ago I sold my insurance business. I did well in the insurance business, and then I sold my book of business. And, I've always had retirement plans, and I've always reinvested the money I've made to make more money. And so, when you sell your book of business, you get a good amount up front, plus, savings from past clients. When you're an insurance broker, you get paid again every time your clients renew the policies. So, between residual income and getting paid out for selling the book and investing and using smart investment options. And I met a lot of people. Networking all over Northern California. Stemming back to almost 15 years ago. And one of the types of businesses and people I met in those businesses that I met more than any other industry were financial advisors. I know so many trusted financial advisors that best wishes anyway. Bye. I'm not trust making it a comment. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know why you would want to say best wishes goodbye when I'm answering your question, ma'am. Like, I started answering your questions and then you want to just take off. You can leave if you have to go. No, I'm not saying that. See, there you go. You're leading me to believe that you're trolling because these are trolling techniques. Just let it go, ma'am. Do you want to stick around? Let it go. Stop instigating stuff like other people do in my hate group just to get a reaction. That's what these people do. There are a couple people that just like to just continue poking and prying, and even after I say, hey, that's okay, they still pry because they want the reaction. So stick around, enjoy the show. You seem like a cool person. No need to just pry. I'll be honest with you. I have to go, battery. Okay, no problem. Have a nice time. Well, have a great night, and we'll see you next time if you want to come back. Thank you for stopping by. Hope I answered your question. Yeah, it's so funny, man. The group of Coach Eli haters has really dwindled down to like 10 or less. Like, it's just really been so played out. People are still trying to leverage it, you know? Okay. Well, thank you, Claire. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Like I was saying, you know, the group of Coach Eli haters and stuff like that, you know, it's a group of like 5 or 6 people, maybe 10 at the most on any given day, right? A few people that just can't stop talking smack about me when I don't even talk about them. I don't provoke them or anything, right? I'll mention a few of their names because I really don't care. You know, Hazy Train. I know you're watching me somewhere right now, whether it's here or somewhere else, right? You know, Hazy Train, here's the thing. I don't talk about you, sir. I've never said one bad thing about you. Honestly, sir, I don't even know what your real name is or what you look like. Sir, you are a nameless and faceless troll on YouTube as far as I'm concerned, even though you say you're a legitimate person, sir. So here's the thing. How can anyone value what you're saying unless they know who you are, sir? Sir, we don't know what you have going on in your life. You could be living in poverty. You could be out of shape. You could be just in such a bad position, right? Which is why you hide behind the fake name and don't show your face, sir. And you talk about me every day in these chats of other people rebroadcasting my content because you got nothing better to do, sir. It's pretty pathetic, sir. And a few other people just saying the same thing over and over again, right? I mean, I get where you guys are coming from, right? You have your opinions, but how often do you have to just keep saying the same thing? And no one's watching you guys. You guys are sitting there watching re-uploads of me or, you know, rebroadcasts of me and saying the same thing every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. No matter what time of the day it is. And you make a point to be there on those shows because you just can't wait to talk the same shit about me every day, every day, every day. And it doesn't bother myself. It doesn't bother my lady. We're just saying, look, it's not going to change anything, sir. You're not going to get me to leave YouTube. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, right? What is the outcome that you want by talking the same shit about me every day? Like, what are you trying to accomplish, sir? Hazy Train. Because that's all you do, Hazy Train, is you go around from stream to stream to stream and just talk shit about other people. It's not just me. You talk shit about a lot of people, Hazy Train. And that says to me that you're just an unhappy and miserable fucking person. Seriously. Right? And again, Hazy Train, until you can turn on your damn camera, show your face, and put out your real name, I don't value a damn word you're saying. Neither does my woman, and neither do most people. Right? And here's the thing, Hazy Train. Here's the thing, sir. I'll tell you the same thing because you've been the one that's been talking the most smack in these rebroadcasts, right? Or re-uploads, right? Hazy Train, let me ask you this. Do you have the balls to go one-on-one with me and show your face and use your real name, sir? RJ Sandifer, hey Eli, how are you? I'm doing quite well, RJ. Hang on a second. I'm addressing Hazy Train. I'm sure you know who he is. He's a nameless and faceless person that likes to go around from channel to channel and talk smack about me and other people without showing his face or using his real name. And he doesn't stop. That's all he does. Like, it's just the most pathetic thing, RJ. So Hazy Train, here's the thing. If you'd like to talk with me one-on-one, let's talk one-on-one. I mean, we don't even have to do it publicly on YouTube. We can talk one-on-one behind the scenes. But I want to see your face and I want to know your name. Because unless you're man enough to put out your real name and show your face, then you have no value, sir. None. You have no value. You can keep talking shit about me all you want. Hazy Train, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change the way I feel about myself, feel about my lady, how she feels about me. It's not going to change the lifestyle I have that you want to assume is, different than it is, sir. Sir, it doesn't matter. My lifestyle shouldn't matter to you, sir. Right? But obviously, you wish you could have my lifestyle. So you're going to try to criticize my lifestyle and make it sound like I didn't earn my lifestyle, sir. And it shouldn't matter to you whether I earned it or not. I have earned it, sir. But even if I didn't, why do you give a shit so much? Who cares, dude? Who cares? Grow the hell up, dude. You're a grown-ass man. I heard you're in your 40s, right? But you behave like you're a freaking teenager or worse. So yeah, Hazy Train. Come out and show your face and use your real name. And how about you tell me how you feel about me one-on-one directly to my face? Respectfully, that is. I'm not threatening you, Hazy Train. I'm saying I'm giving you the opportunity to have a conversation with me. Right? Everyone else in those rebroadcasts and all that, or re-uploads that talk smack about me, those are like people they could be anyone, right? You're living rent-free inside his head? Why are you saying that, RJ? I'm not living rent-free inside his head, RJ. Why would you say such a thing? That really wasn't the nicest thing to say, brother. I mean, why would you say that, RJ? I mean, I'm just making a statement, bro. See, it's things like that that make me wonder about someone's loyalty, right? Because RJ, with all due respect, bro, there really was no need to say I'm living rent-free inside his head. I'm not. I'm a coach, RJ. And this is what I do. What I'm saying is he's talking about you all the time. Oh, I'm sorry, RJ. I misunderstood you. My apologies. RJ, you're saying that I live rent-free in his head. He doesn't live rent-free in my head. So, RJ, I apologize. Please accept my apologies, RJ. That was my mistake. My fault. I'm so sorry. What you're saying is that I live in Hazy Train's head rent-free all the damn time. That's okay. RJ, I'm really sorry. I know we've been through a lot in the past, and I don't want to upset you, brother. Yes, sir. RJ, you're typing pretty fast. You're getting good at that screen reader. Folks, if you haven't heard of RJ Sandifer, he is a blind and autistic YouTuber with Asperger's, I mean. And he's an amazing, amazing podcaster out here on YouTube. He has a great voice. He's very smart. He's very talented for being blind and autistic. High functioning. RJ redefines high functioning autism. Like, he is the highest functioning autistic person I've ever encountered. And I'm not joking, RJ. Like, you are the highest functioning autistic person I've met, to the point of where I could never even tell you had autism. I think the only thing that gives your autism away is the fact that people have been able to manipulate you to go back and forth between hate groups and non-hate groups. But besides that, RJ, I never knew that you were, I could never tell you were autistic until you told me. And I don't think you even knew yourself until a few years ago. We got 13 people here, 10 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up if you're here live or on the replay. Please share this out on your community tabs. Please also share it out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can also share it out on Reddit. Reddit's a great place to grow on. Share it out wherever you feel you have an audience of people that would truly value this type of content and appreciate it and learn from it, because my lady and I want to help as many people as possible turn their lives around or better their already good lives. You know, a lot of times people that encounter us are people that are already good people that are on the right path, but they just want to overcome a small hump or small hurdle that they've been struggling to overcome. We can help you overcome that rather quickly. And we give away most of our content for free, and we coach for free here on Coach Eli 2, Authentic Live Streams, and give you the option of donating via Super Chat, Super Sticker, Cash App, or PayPal if you feel you're getting value. It's almost like a try before you buy, right? And even if you get value from us helping you on a live stream, you still don't have to donate. Most people do donate when they feel they get value because they're thankful. When people turn their lives around in ways that moves them forward financially and mentally and emotionally, they're more prone to donate because you helped get them there. They want to show their appreciation. That's how we do things here. I'm feeling it a little bit more today than normal because it is a little warmer. There isn't a lot of wind. It's a dry heat, so, you know, it's not humid. If it was humid, I would be sweating like a mother right now. I'm not really sweating that bad. But I probably should have brought some water. I'll be okay, though. I can go a while before I get fully dehydrated. You know, again, I should be bringing water on these walks, especially when it's hotter. I just didn't have the time to put it together. It takes more time. This was kind of a last minute thing. Let me reset the chat, folks. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We should be back live. 13 people here, 10 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up, folks. We'd greatly appreciate that. So today we've been talking about, is it really truly ever 50-50 in relationships between men and women? Is it really truly ever 50-50 in relationships between men and women? You're going to want to go back to the first part of the show and hear the explanation I explain. Because it all boils down to, you know, what women are attracted to, you know, regarding men, and what men are attracted to regarding women. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Men and women are attracted to each other in different ways. Again, let me repeat this. Men and women are attracted to each other in different ways. Okay? And it's always been that way. This is what's confusing people about the modern world, like I said, where women are liberated, they're independent, and in many cases are out earning men. Right? And it's causing women to go out there and say, where have all the good men gone? There aren't any good men left. Right? Well, it's not the fact that they aren't good men. Some men are good men that make half of what you make, but women do not respect men that they out earn by a mile. They also don't have attraction for men, or don't respect men that are emotionally weaker than they are, right? So you got ladies nowadays, which is all good. They become emotionally stronger, and they're making 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 times more than men are. So what's there to respect about men for women that are making 5 times more than them and are emotionally stronger than these men, right? Why would a woman need a man, you know, if the man is weaker than her and the man is also making 5 times less than her? Well, what's the point? What value is she going to get out of that, right? And instead of these guys working on themselves to better themselves and turn their lives around, they make excuses saying women have too many expectations. No. You guys are just pathetic, is all it is. You're pathetic excuses for men or wannabe men. You guys are even worse than beta males. See, the problem with most beta males, they make good money. They're just, you know, putting women on a pedestal and overinflating their value with the money they have. Then you've got men that are worse than beta males, right? They're not only beta, but they're also lacking self-respect and self-love to the point of where they feel that they're not capable of making more than a certain amount of money, right? And instead of trying to make more money and build up their value as an overall man, they say, well, women don't want me because I don't make more than $40K a year. Well, yeah. Because that's shit for money. That's peanuts. I mean, if you're a bachelor living on your own and working on your, you know, getting your life together in your early 20s, making 40 grand is an okay start. But you got to strive to better yourself. Right? Because here's the thing. If women are surpassing you, making 2, 3, 4, 5 times more than you are in their mid-20s to late 20s, early 30s, all that means is you didn't try as hard as the woman did. Because you were lazy and spoiled and entitled. You were spoiled, rotten, and entitled. Right? And you can't snap out of it. And until you snap out of it, it's never going to change. And then all you're going to do is continue complaining that women's expectations are too high. How pathetic, man. These guys get mad at me, right? They come and attack me because they're so pathetic and weak and beta, right? And insecure. That they'll come and attack the guy that has his shit together and is strong and loves himself over taking my advice and becoming a better person themselves and bettering their lives so they can get whatever they want, including, you know, those women that you want that you can't get because you think their expectations are too high, right? I thought men, you see, you guys come out here and say men are the superior gender, right? This is what you morons say, you moronic men, pathetic, weak, moronic men say. You say men are the superior gender. If you guys are the superior gender, then how come women are out earning you 4 or 5 to 1? How come women are more emotionally stronger than most of you guys nowadays? And you want to call yourselves the stronger and better gender? Well, you're certainly not showing up that way. I'm not saying all you guys. There are some good guys like me that defy this, but most of you guys are pathetic and weak. And women own you. Women own you, right? And I'm laughing because I'm like, good for the women, right? See, I love people equally, man or woman. It doesn't matter to me. If you're a hard worker and you're a good person, whether you're a man or a woman, you should have the same rights, same opportunities. You should be striving to become the best version of yourself you can be, whether you're a man or a woman, right? But a lot of these guys are living in the past. They're living in the days of traditionalism where they want to have a store-bought wife. They want to have a wife that's a robot, right? In essence, they want to have like a June Cleaver wife, but with one difference. They want to have an iPad and control her and tell her what to do. Okay, babe, go to the store, get this. Have dinner ready by 6. Make my bed. And not even our bed. They say make my bed, right? Right? You guys want like a robotic woman. What kind of fun is that? You know what I like about my woman? You know what turns me on about my woman is not knowing how she's going to react to everything. If I knew how she would react to everything, I'd be bored. There would be no fun. There'd be no challenge. There'd be nothing to strive for, right? I love a good challenge. Now, let me tell you, my lady and I, for the last part of this show, because we got about another, say, 20 minutes or so before I'm off the trail. We're getting closer to the end, but we got about 20 minutes before we end this. The reason why it works so well between my lady and I is our emotions are similar. We're both highly emotional people. Yes, I am a highly emotional person. I have learned to better control my emotions as I've gotten older, right? But even as a strong man, I'm not afraid to express myself emotionally when necessary. But I've also learned to not get triggered and overreact and be stronger and be the rock. Because my woman is going to have emotions all the time. And she's going to need me to offset those emotions with my emotional strength. If I was emotionally weak, she wouldn't be around. See, if you're an emotionally weak man, you cannot provide emotional strength to any woman. I'm not saying that women are weak. What I'm saying is that women are emotional all the time because that's how they were biologically made to be, to respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment, right? And then they may reason with logic later on. But if you as a man are emotionally weak, then women will lose respect for you because they will not be able to count on you to balance out their emotions. Because you're going to be emotional like them, or in many cases nowadays, because of the fact that many of these guys are so pathetically weak, these guys are more emotional than women. It's pathetic. It's just gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad. It's become comically bad. Just ridiculous. Man. Maybe I should create like a Coach Eli like course or something and add it to my website. That may be something I do. That may help get me some new people onto the channel. But my lady and I, we get along because we are open with each other. We communicate constantly with each other. Okay? And I pay close attention, not only to what my lady says, but what she does. You see, one thing I've learned in life is, yeah, you should listen to your partner's words, but also pay more attention to their actions, right? Because actions speak louder than words, right? And there are a lot of times, like my lady will make plans and then she'll like end up being really tired all of a sudden and then take a nap in the middle of the day. And I ended up figuring out that, yes, she's got a serious sinus issue and serious allergies. And she's never really gotten the right treatment for it. She did for a little while in the past, but then, she moved around and never got the right doctor. She was always busy doing other things, working, spending time with the people that she was dating, doing other things. And I honestly think that her allergies are more active when she comes to my area because there's a lot more pollen near where I live. There's a lot less of it where she lives. So it affects her differently, right? So I don't get mad that the plans change because I love her, right? And I figured out what the issue was. And we've been in progress of finding her the right primary care physician to get the right treatment so that way the underlying issue is taken care of. And then it won't affect her anymore. Most guys would say, oh, there's something wrong with this woman. She's got too many issues. It's not worth it, right? When you love someone and you know they have the biggest heart and soul, like my lady does, anything is possible. And if you truly love someone and care for someone, there's nothing you won't do to help them out, especially when it comes to health, right? When it comes to my lady's health, I don't care what it costs, and I don't care what it takes. I will do whatever it takes to help her become more healthy. Yeah, I'm feeling it today. I'm getting a little dehydrated now. Fortunately, I'm towards the end of the trail here. Got another 12 minutes or so, 12 to 15 minutes, folks. So get your questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. We'll be going off the air in just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Let me reset the chat just to make sure no new messages came in. All right, we are back live. 10 in the box, 10 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up if you just got here. Or if you're here on the replay, smash the thumbs up and share this out. Feel free to hit that super chat while you're here if you'd like to donate to support the channel and my lady and myself in the future of our message and helping you and other people. You can also donate via Cash App or PayPal. Nightbot's been sharing my Cash App and PayPal links every 7 minutes. I believe my PayPal link is in the description section, but I've been sharing my Patreon link, which I really don't use that anymore. I got to change that and add Cash App links everywhere. So you can donate via PayPal, via Cash App, or on the live streams or premiere videos, you can donate via Super Chat or Super Sticker. On the pre-recorded videos, you can even use what's called Super Thanks. You can send, I believe, it's $2, $5, $10, or $50 to send a highlighted comment on a live stream replay or pre-recorded video. Look for the Super Thanks heart. It just says thanks with a heart around it. It's called Super Thanks. Some people want to use the Google system because it's completely anonymous. Cash App's completely anonymous too. PayPal does in some cases send the billing information, so some people don't donate through PayPal because of that. I mean, if you're going to donate to someone that you don't trust with your billing information, then why would you donate to them in the first place? But hey, it is what it is. Use Cash App then and use Super Thanks, Super Stickers, and Super Chats. We'd greatly appreciate that. I've got 12 people here. I hope you're all having a great night. Or if it's daytime where you're at, a great day. Here in the U.S., it's the holiday weekend. Labor Day weekend, if I remember correctly. The Greek festival has been happening this weekend. My mother's been going to the Greek festival. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I've been at the Greek festival so many times. Plus, I got more important things to spend my money on right now. I mean, going to the Greek festival for two, you're going to spend at least between admission and food and all that shit. You're going to spend $100 to $200, and right now, my lady and I have other important things that we're spending our money on, other more necessary things that need to be taken care of. So no Greek festival for us this year. But hopefully you're enjoying the holiday weekend if you're here in the US, and if you're in any other country, hopefully you're just enjoying another average awesome weekend, right? Yeah, if you are here in the US, most people have tomorrow off. It's a 3-day weekend. But I'll tell you this, folks, it doesn't have to be exactly 50-50. Everything doesn't have to be exactly 50-50 in a relationship in the ways you think it is. A lot of men and women think that the money has to be 50-50. A lot of people think that, the non-financial aspect has to be 50-50. I think a good way to look at it is being all around well balanced, regardless of how much money you make. Like I said earlier in the show, despite women being liberated and making good money nowadays, women still respect men that are good providers and safekeepers, meaning that women respect men that can provide and protect, right? And even in cases where a man's making 4 or 5 times more than his woman, there's respect on both ends, because while the man may be making 70-75% of the income and the woman makes 20-25% of the income, a good woman makes up for it with her support, her empathy, her light touch to keep us men well balanced and to help us work through our days where maybe something went wrong in our business or something else went wrong and we're frustrated, and our lady's there to just say, hey, baby, it's going to be okay. Yeah, we need that too. And again, like I was saying, the biggest thing to me, even if I'm out earning a woman, 3 or 4 or 5 to 1, that doesn't bother me if she's making up for it in ways of supporting my purpose and what I do and who I am. But let me tell you something. This woman I'm with today, so a lot of people, and this is from the hate group. I mean, it's all stupid, fake shit anyways, right? But people are saying, all this mad stuff about her, mad shit about her. They're talking all this crap about her, right? And neither her or I care, because I'll tell you what, the only thing that matters is how I feel. What this woman has done has kept me motivated to keep going forward to run my business. She's also tremendously helped me get a second channel monetized. I would have never done that. So if that doesn't make up for the difference of income and stuff like that, I don't know what does. That's what I love about this woman. And that's why her and I together at some point are going to turn this into something so amazing it'll just pay for itself. And she will have the income that she's always dreamed of. She'll make even more money than she did when she used to be a nurse. And I'm doing whatever I can to get us both there. As long as everything is balanced 50-50 all around. Financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? As long as the man and the woman in the relationship, when you combine every aspect, not just the monetary aspect, as long as the value is perceived to be 50-50, regardless of who makes more money. But it's, again, if a woman makes more money, she's not going to respect the guy at the end of the day. But let's just say this for shits and giggles. Regardless of who makes more money, it's about the overall aspects being 50-50 balanced out. Everything at the end of the day, between monetary aspects and non-monetary aspects, need to be as close to 50-50 as possible. And then you're good. The money doesn't have to be 50-50. But everything else needs to balance out so the overall aspect is 50-50 or as close to it. That's the way you need to look at it. That's the way I've always looked at it. That's why I've had success in relationships. Yeah, I've never been married, but I've had 1 or 2 year relationships. I've had 5+ year relationships in the past, right? There are people in this world that can't even keep a woman around for a month or two, okay? If you can keep a woman around for at least a year, year and a half, you're doing something right. But sometimes things happen, sometimes things change after a year or two, and one side, feels different, right? Maybe they realize you weren't the right fit. I don't think it's going to happen with my lady here. I think we're good. But that's what happens. But if you can keep somebody around for at least a year or two, that means you're actually a decent person because you've worked at something. It takes work. For whatever reason you want to keep someone around for a year or two, it takes work. It takes more work than just doing the minimum. Trust me. I need to get some liquid. All right, folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in about 5 minutes or less. I'm going to wait for this person to come on the trail and just show you folks the beauty. Just a beautiful night. RJ, I really wish you could see this, man. It has cooled down significantly. I would have to say right now, it's probably about 74, 75 degrees. Got some people coming here with their kids. Hey, one more time for you, Mr. Hazy Train. I welcome you to go one-on-one with me, either privately behind the scenes, my channel, or even your channel, sir, if you can stream on it. As long as you show me your real name and your real face, sir. I'd be happy to listen to your concerns about my personal life and my lady and, my lifestyle and where my money comes from and all of that, sir. You're certainly more fascinated with my life than you are of your own, sir. That's pretty fucking pathetic, man. But seriously, sir, you can talk all you want about myself and my lady and all of that. Just come out and show me your face and use your real name. Can you do that? Or are you scared, little boy? Are you? Are you scared, little man? Are you scared to face the man that you like to constantly criticize, where I live rent-free in your space every day, sir? I got that wrong, or I thought it was the other way around, but RJ cleared it up. Thank you, RJ. I keep doing it, bro. I laugh at it every time I see it, sir. I look at it for 2 seconds, and I'm like, this dude's still obsessing over me. I'm out. All right, folks, no new messages. We're going to wrap this up. See you all tomorrow for some YouTube shorts on the main channel, some more pre-recorded content on the main channel, and more live streams. Lots more content coming. Keep it locked here to Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. Make sure you subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications, and go to my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Link is below in the description, or go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. With that being said, have yourselves a good one. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.